You think getting rich starts with making more money. It doesn't. The people who build real wealth from nothing, from actual zero, don't start by earning more. They start by stopping the bleeding. And most people never figure that out. Here's the exact sequence I would follow if I woke up tomorrow with $0. The wrong first move. Here's what most people get wrong about starting from zero. They think the first move is to invest. Open a brokerage account, buy some stocks, start building. That's not step one. That's step 4. If you invest before you do the first 3 things, you'll drain that account the moment an unexpected expense hits. And it will hit. So let's do this in the right order, because the order is everything. Step 1. Build the floor first. Step 1. Before you invest a single dollar, you need a floor. 3 months of basic living expenses sitting in a high-yield savings account. Not a checking account, not your wallet. A separate account that earns 4 to 5% while you leave it alone. Why 3 months? Because life will test you. A car repair, a medical bill, a layoff. If you don't have that floor, you pull from investments. You sell at a loss. You borrow at high interest. You reset to zero. Most people skip this step because it doesn't feel like progress. It doesn't show up on a portfolio dashboard. But it's the reason some people build lasting wealth and others keep starting over. 3 months first. No exceptions. Step 2. Find the bleeding. Now, while you're building that floor, step 2 happens at the same time. You find out where your money is actually disappearing. Not where you think it's going, where it's actually going. Pull up your last 3 months of bank statements. Don't estimate. Look. Most people find $400 to $700 a month in spending they had completely forgotten about. Streaming services for shows they haven't watched since 2023. Subscriptions that auto-renewed twice. And almost always, a car payment. Here's the math on that car payment. $600 a month. Over 5 years, that's $36,000. Invested at 8% returns, that's over $44,000 in net worth you don't have. You didn't lose $36,000. You lost $44,000. And a rapidly depreciating asset. That's not a car. That's a wealth vacuum. And it's sitting in your driveway right now. Step 3. Automate the first dollar. Step 3. Invest automatically. Not manually. Not when you feel like it. Automatically. Set up a recurring transfer into a broad S&P 500 index fund the day after every paycheck. Before you pay anything else. Before you see the balance. Before you have a chance to talk yourself out of it. The amount doesn't matter as much as the habit. $25 a week. $50 a week. Whatever you can sustain without thinking. Here's why this works. Willpower runs out. Every day you make hundreds of small decisions. By the time you sit down to decide whether to invest this month, your brain wants the easier option. Automation removes the decision entirely. The S&P 500 has averaged 10% annual returns over the last century. Not every year. Some years it drops. Some years it surges. Over time, 10%. You don't need to find the next hot stock. You don't need to understand options or crypto or NFTs. You just need to automate a consistent purchase of the whole market. And then leave it alone. If this is landing for you, make sure you subscribe. We break down exactly this kind of thing. No hype, no shortcuts, just what actually works. Back to step 4. Step 4. Widen the gap. Step 4. This is where income comes in. Not first, fourth. Because income without a foundation is just faster spending. Once you have the floor, you've cut the bleeding, and you're investing automatically, now every extra dollar you earn has somewhere to go. The goal isn't a 6-figure side hustle. The goal is to widen the gap between what you earn and what you spend. That gap is your wealth engine. A second income stream, freelance work, overtime, a skill you can sell, goes directly to investments, not lifestyle upgrades, not a reward, straight to the index fund. While most people raise their lifestyle with every raise, you keep yours exactly where it is and quietly stack the difference. Nobody around you sees it happening. Nobody needs to. Step 5. Ignore everything loud. Step 5. Underrated. Ignore everything loud. In 2026, you will hear about a crypto token going to 100x, an AI stock that's the next trillion-dollar opportunity, a day trading strategy that took someone from $10,000 to $400,000 in 14 months. Some of those stories are real, and you still shouldn't touch them until your foundation is solid. The fastest way to lose money from zero is to chase a shortcut before you've built the basics. Real wealth has no viral moment. It doesn't trend. It just compounds quietly in the background while everyone else is chasing the headline. The people who build lasting wealth from nothing don't find a secret. They do the boring things without stopping longer than everyone else. So if I woke up tomorrow with nothing, here's the exact sequence. Build the floor first. 3 months of expenses, high-yield savings, non-negotiable. Find the bleeding. Pull your statements. Cut what's quietly draining your future. Automate the first dollar, the day after every paycheck, before you think about it. Widen the gap. Every extra dollar you earn goes to investments, not lifestyle. And ignore the noise. Real wealth doesn't announce itself. The people who follow this sequence don't look rich. They don't talk about their portfolio at dinner. But 10 years from now, when everyone around them is still chasing the next shortcut, they'll have options, freedom, security that most people only imagine. And nobody will have seen it coming. Remember that.